Sports are awesome, man. I could go like on and on about how amazing sports are. Like in every single aspect of what I find important in a person, sports just like amp up. They just like make so much progress in. Okay, so like the main things I think about for my metrics of self improvement are smart, strong, and social. Right, those are like the three areas. You know, be the most intelligent person in my peer group, be the healthiest in my peer group, and then be the most social in my peer group. Right. And sports accomplish all three of these things. Okay, you know, sports, they teach you to think. You have to act fast. You have to remember plays, do all sorts of strategy stuff like that. And the most obvious factor, you know, physical. I mean, that's the main thing sports are loved for, is the physical aspect. And then that social aspect. If it's a team sport, you just get to hang out with your buddies, destroy some other school with your buddies, and be laughing on the bus ride home. It's just there's there's so much to sports. If you've never played sports, you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. So the very first sport and like the time where I took it like the most serious, okay, I worded that horribly. The first sport I took actually, you know, like seriously, was 7th grade basketball. Now I was on JV. I wasn't incredible. I was one of the best on the team. I think that could be argued. And you know, it sounds goofy, 7th grade JV basketball. That's like the very bottom of the barrel, you know. But after I did that, that was like one of the first really uncomfortable, really, I guess, like outside of my comfort zone things I did. And that kind of brings up the topic of, like, you know, when people say like to become a better person, to get more character, and you don't really know what that means. Like, this is one of those things that just make you an all around better person. Sports do. It's hard to explain. You kind of just have to do it. And you know, if you're some guy in your 20s, this probably isn't very relevant to you. But if you're in middle school or approaching high school or something, you know, somewhere around my age, I'm 14. It's like, and if you haven't done a sport, do a sport. I'm telling you, it's like after I did 7th grade basketball, it was like I was like reborn. I guess you know, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's like a whole new level of confidence was unlocked. Before that, I was not too confident. You know, maybe that could be argued, but I certainly was not the person I am now. But then after I just did it could be something as simple as 7th grade JV basketball, very bottom of the barrel. But just from my performance on that and like the social aspect and everything, just from that, I unlocked like this whole new level of confidence. I could face anything with confidence, I suppose. You know, it's no other way to word it. And man, it's hard to explain. You just have to play sports. But yeah, I suppose that's the entire topic of this. If you haven't played sports, try out a sport, please. You'll become stronger, faster, smarter, more social, all that stuff. And you'll literally become like a new person. At least that's what happened with me. I don't know if that's the case for everyone. I was already a little bit social, a little bit athletic, a little bit confident. Maybe it just amped up everything. Maybe it didn't like establish anything. But yeah, do sports, man.